Birthday Howell, birthday Howell Shy, birthday Howell by Shemel Shy, by Shem Kukadash, birthday Howell by Shemel Shy, by Shem Kukadash. Bless you to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, in the name of the Spirit Holy. Birthday Howell, meaning bless you, Yahweh. Birthday Howell Shy, bless you, Yahweh Shy. Yahweh being the true, almighty, powerful name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the only begotten Son, the true and only name of the only begotten Son. Hashem Kakadosh, the name of Spirit Holy. Of course, giving double honor to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone. Apostles and elder bishops are elder apostles, elder bishops at Great Millstone. Well, peace and salutations to the elect. Shemel Alaf, my name is Mappa from the Great Millstone Playing Tables Camp. Get you here in the city of Philadelphia. About I'm Lamadi Mike. Come and lesson the or we lesson. Alright, so as I'm just continuing on with this, I rented a girlfriend in Costa Rica, which, you know, I'm not sure, you know, what's been going on. You just had the Jake, the year or whatever his name is, which really, if this in the spirit in the year, that might mean like Nair. Like you think of that. If this is in the spirit, I'm gonna look it up real quick and see if it is. Or it might go back to the Hebrew year. A YouTuber, right? Do the gold digger videos. So this is what he is. But I'm gonna put the name meaning, and young. It gotta be. Let me see. I know in the Hebrew it is investigator, caretaker. But I'm gonna go really in the Hebrew. Nair. It's like young. It's just in the spirit. I'm just going in the spirit. And you see he doing young things too. So let's see if I can find it. Yeah, of course you got your lud, but I want to find out the word. Slakia, as I try to look for it. Baquar. Seek the young one. Nair, right here. Nair. Damn. They got growl. Nair. Right? Boy, youth. Okay. So, you know, he like a bull, young bull. You know, so Nomen Omen. You know, his name Nair, but not Nair. That's his name really. And it says also young one, right? Let me make sure, yeah. Make sure I stay on point too. This Hebrew Assyrian. Yeah, that's definitely an I though, so I knew it from the, you know, knowing the word itself. So yeah, Nair. So really Nair, not Nair, is Nair in the spirit, if you can understand and receive that. Is he acting young, you know? Which, as you can see, I don't know, this it was kind of a weird transition, You know, Slock, if you haven't watched the first video portion, I was talking about the dude with the lineups, right? And then he pretty much transitions. You know, he's showing the jet set, he's showing the jet life. You know, showing he balling, he got the lineup, got the shades, you know, white teeth, got the ice, you know, got the merce on. You know, got the little track suit. You know, he got the following, the social following. Everybody want to see him. You know, and most of this stuff I've already experienced. I ain't had the ice or nothing like that, but little jet setting. You know, the validation from the people socially. You know, I had that. Meanwhile, you got your enemy in the background looking crazy. Look at your enemy behind you. HD. You're like, man, all these guys. And that's one of the things that you gotta realize. When you doing this jet setting and living this life, right? Because Jake wanna, of course, be, the creme de la creme, right? Which we are the creme de la creme, the elect. Yeah, Ratzah, we be the elect. Our nation itself, Israel, is the Lord's apple, the apple of the Lord's eye. Deepest desire is the Lord's people for the Lord. The elect. The Lord's. You got. He making up his jewels. Of his own. Treasury. But you behind enemy lines, and Esau don't like you, and that's one thing that when I used to be, in the world, and as social status, and you saving money, and you pretty much feel like you winning. I always will remember Esau make sure he make you feel back like you were his possession, right? When you jet set and then you come home. And you coming from these different countries and such, he say welcome home, and you could just add a boy on there, cause you're wearing his possession, okay. And he don't want to let us go, you Jake, go to another country. He looking for you to come back, Which most of these Jake come back to America because Babylon is top place anyway. This whole the height of the hell. So, you still have to deal with your enemy. Alright, your enemy, and he gonna hate. Alright, your enemy gonna hate, and that's normal. Alright. To get a precept I was thinking about. I gotta find that precept. I don't even remember where it is. Garden. Yeah, Ezekiel 31. And it says here, let's talk about Adam, the chosen Adam, amongst the, of course, Adamites. You have, the classifications, 3 classifications of men: the sons of God, the children of the wicked, children of men or sons of men. You can go back into that, right? So it says here. At verse 7, Ezekiel 31:7. Thus was he fair in his greatness, in the length of his branches, for his root was by great waters. The cedars in the garden of God, All right, Eden, right? Could not hide him. The rest of the, amongst the rest of these different heathen, which when you go into it, I'm gonna keep reading. The fir trees were not like his boughs, and the chestnut trees were not like his branches, nor any tree in the garden of God was like unto him in his beauty, and they likened men as trees. All right, just so that you know that parable. This is Mark chapter 8 and 24. And it says, and he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. All right, so in a dark parabolic, you have it men likened unto trees. All right, of different sorts. And it says, I have made him fair by the multitude of his branches, so that all the trees of Eden, all right, that were in the garden of the power envied him. So, all the other different nations envy Adam, the chosen. All right, envy, quana. All right, which means to be jealous. All right, or quana'a. All right, which means to be jealous or envious, caused jealousy. All right, and hey, Jake is the former of all things, so why not hate, right? You ain't the best, okay? You dealing with the best. That's what we are as a holy nation and holy people. We ain't like these other heathen, okay? So we stick out. So I would just remember just going back whenever I would travel and and everything. You always got Esau, Edom, and you always like, damn, it brings you back to kind of like reality, because Jake, when they, getting up here, they feel like they in heaven again, but you in hell still. You still in hell. The scriptures do talk about woe to you rich, you have received your consolation. Wearing a messenger bags, having maybe I'm not sure what type of heat phones these are. Some white sneaks, whatever. They had the line up, some ice on your wrist. This ain't heaven for us, all right. But for Jake, they want heaven. Jake want this. But wait till you see what we become and what we really are. Just put mute this. So jet setting, this look identical to my vlogs when I was in the world, that I created, to show off the lifestyle, right? You gotta show the lifestyle. A lot of time I didn't even really want to show the lifestyle. I had my reason for what I was trying to prove to show. You gotta show the Esau. That's another thing. I'm going to just give it right there. I'm just going to be straight. You got to show Esau, which I don't know how deep it is. You deal with these foreign women and stuff like that. Hey, you got to prove, your woman, and you got a bona fide relationship. So, say for example with me, I'm just going to put it out there. The vlog was the show Esau. They want to, prove this a real relationship so we can, if it comes that you dealing and have a wife in the Esau way, that is being shown as a, this, y'all got something going. It's a true bona fide relationship. It's not fake, right? Which is ridiculous. You got to prove to Esau, meaning genuinely with sincerity, all right, done in good faith. All right, so I didn't really know much anyway, so I was in the world, so I thought I had to prove, and this was the way. Picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So I made a bunch of vlogs. But yeah, Jake liked to show himself flying, jet setting, the island, going wherever they is, where they stand. I already did. I ain't do it like this, where he got this right here, but, some nice places like lodges and such. From where I was doing what I liked. You know. But yeah, I ain't saying I'm something. Like this dude. But Jake like nice things, right? Jake like exquisite. Jake like water. Jake like, Jake like, you know, um, classy things. And this ain't nothing. All right.
Right now, I'm about to show you guys, what I'm saying, the house tour and everything, man. Come on, right now, it's the driveway right here.
And I'm not even sure if this is an actual house. You never know with these guys. These guys, a lot of them are actors. Um, MTV crib. Let me show you the crib. The crib, they don't even know where the faucet at in their own house. The house look too clean, like it ain't nobody using the actual house. Don't look like you even got dish soap. You look like, or if anything, it look like it's just like a rented place where the soap is placed perfectly for the camera. Because it was just rented.
The whole aesthetic right here is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Lights on the wall, big driveway.
This light,
lamp can fit right here.
Compared to what we gonna have in the kingdom, it's light. But Jake like nice things, right? The point being, like, you see like the different stone, brick pointing, courtyards, your own premise, plants, surrounded by nature, seclusion. That's what Jake like.
The Corvette can fit right here.
Chariots.
Other cars can fit right here.
We gonna have. He talking about chariots. You don't even see the chariots in the kingdom. Just getting you brothers the kingdom minded. I think that's in Isaiah the 4th chapter or 3rd chapter. It talk about how this is Isaiah chapter 4 and 5, and Yahweh will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion, which we are the Lord's monument, Zion, to Zion in Hebrew, and upon her assemblies a cloud and smoke by day, and the shining flaming fire by night. That's talking about a chariot. For upon all the glory shall, which is a so-called UFO, shall be a defense. Okay? And there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime from heat, and a place of refuge for a covert from storm and from rain. Okay, so like Jake like having a will, we gonna have our wills, all right? Our chariots, all right? Every dwelling place, etc. All right, going on.
Right here, like I say, it's the whole driveway.
They showing a little walk.
All right, so right here we got the elevator. You know what I'm saying?
No elevator.
If you don't want to take the stairs, you want to profess right to success, you go and take the elevator.
We could just teleport in the kingdom, but
go to the dining room.
Stairways, what they call that, like the stairways.
This is dope as well.
Look like the grand kitchen.
That's y'all boy on the TV stream, man, right there, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe right now.
The different stone countertops, all that. This gonna be light. When you get in the kingdom, you gonna see what it is.
Now we're gonna roll to 100.
From an interior design, it's good. Mine's gonna be on a level, man. The stuff I'm gonna be is gonna be on a level, man. The highest level. All right, we can go to the scriptures, and places and talk about how our kingdom gonna be set up. It's gonna be decked out. We gonna be decked out. It's gonna be righteous, man. It talks about our kingdom in Revelation. If you look at Isaiah, you see, talk about the gates, New Jerusalem, Revelation 20 and 21 and 10. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from the Most High. All right, we are Jerusalem. You know, we are Jerusalem. People for a place. But it says, having the glory of power, and her light was like unto stone of most precious, even like a jasper stone, even clear as a crystal, and had a wall great and high, and 12 gates, and at the gates were 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. All right. Talk about on the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, and on the south 3 gates, and the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles. And he talked with me, and he that talked to me had a golden reed to measure the city and the gates thereof. You know, he gives the different things. Talk about these stones. Building of the wall was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. All right. The foundation of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation of jasper, second sapphire, and the third chardonnay, or chalcedony, or shardish, yeah. And the fourth of emerald. All right. Fifth of sardonyx. Sixth of sardis. Seven of crystallite. Eighth of beryl. 9 of topaz. Ninth of topaz. All right, you can read. You got the amethyst. All right, man, the kingdom gonna be beautiful. All right. Going on, you know, Jake does inspire. When they think of making it, they think of this. But we gonna have this. What's gonna exceed this?
Okay, subscribers, go subscribe, man. We almost there. Then we got the kitchen right here. This is dope. Nice island, you know. Not gonna lie, this is a clean spot. You get over here.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a clean spot. Like I said, I don't know if it's his spot or he just renting this to stay there. I don't know. But this is what Jake want.
It's like another like chef area. You know, they want like they got like a big meal. They want to come back.
Yeah, basic. That's basic. It's all basic. That's a basic. It's like a basic blender. You know, we got the top of the line people blending our stuff. Are you gonna go out the mountain views?
Man, y'all can live like this too. All right, man. Last every single day. You was beautiful. Man, it take hard work and dedication, man. It's been consistent. You guys watching this video right now, man. I want you guys to know, man, like you can live like how I'm living too. All you gotta do is put that work in, you know, non-stop every single day, 100 in or not.
And we do that for the kingdom, you know. Where our, you know, as I say, moth. Thieves steal. This is Matthew 6:19. Lay not up yourselves treasure upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. You know, we are putting up our work where our Lord is not unrighteous to recompense what? Our labor of love. All right, what we're doing now. All right, you ain't doing this for nothing. All right, the Lord is not a niggard. You know, he's gonna keep opening up. He's gonna open up. All right, and bless you. All right. For the power, Yahweh Shem Yashai is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. So, right, we working, right, showing our work towards his name, Yahweh Shem Shai, and we serving the saints. You know, the saints is getting this work, this word, and the Lord is not gonna forget it. You know, you working for the powers of the universe. How about Shemal Shai? So he gonna bless you. All right. So we ain't doing this for nothing. That's what keep you, working. It's for something. That's where the faith and the belief is. You know, like this dude looking at this. This still corruptible kingdom. All right. The bed can still have springs and they can break. We're gonna have beds probably that don't ever, like, the springs don't, like, or whatever it's made out of. It's like it says, incorruptible.
But to the left, we have the whole balcony over there.
Jake think, working super hard, you can have all this stuff and all that. You got still a ceiling in Esau, world. You can seize your property. Everything we gonna have is ours and ours forever.
Over there, that's the movie theater balcony right there. I showed you guys earlier. That's dope over there too as well. Damn, man, this view is crazy. Just put that work in, man. Y'all can live like this too.
You're like, what kind of work though? Jake could, like, put work in for a drug dealer to aspire to get this, or steal and scheme, to get this. You gotta kind of specify that what kind of work we talking about. The work we doing is a pure work, man. To Yahweh Shemal Shai.
All right, man. Last but definitely not least, man. My favorite part of the house. I know it's gonna be our favorite part too as well. But right here we have a fire pit, chill area right here. Y'all can vibe out, chill right here.
Like I said, I'm not sure how the audio is. You can check the volume on your own, but I'm just showing. I just in the spirit.
Here we have the lounge area. I'm not gonna lie.
Look nice, man. Aesthetically look nice, man. But hey, we got the best linen. Our woman's gonna be right in order. They're gonna be sewing up, embroidering up everything, man. It's gonna be right.
Man, this crib is like big as hell. I'm not gonna lie, that shit's super big. Like I said, another lounge area right here, the vibe out right here, chill right here. Then we have the master pool. This one definitely be in
stone table.
Definitely be in the pool. Now, y'all know I don't really get in the pool as much, but we want to be here tonight. Then we make the way over here. Show you guys. I gotta find some motion. I can't do this. I can't be living in this big old crib without no motion. Y'all know that's not even like me. Ready for to eat the food, man. How long we got now with the time with the food?
25 minutes.
25 minutes. So be patient. I got 25 more minutes, y'all. But right now, for the time being, I'm about to go ahead and pick it up for you guys. Follow me on Instagram too, man. Like the pictures on Instagram. And now your price. Let's get to it.
Yeah, good meals, you know what I mean? A papaya, a watermelon, no fresh juice, natural, man. It's gonna be right. Look at it. You got the discard bin right there, stainless steel. We gonna have our own private chefs, all that. No heathens. We're gonna be hooking that up. We ain't gonna have no bacon. It's not healthy. This ain't permissible. In our kingdom, we ain't gonna have no Jake sitting down eating, bacon, pork bacon, and all that. Got the oats, the granola. We got the fruit. Got watermelon. Got kiwi, mangoes, grapes. Everything gonna be organic, unadulterated. Banana. Real gold plates, real gold plate stands, or whatever this is, trays, or real gold forks, utensils, cutlery. They got the French toast, got the eggs. If you choose to eat that, righteous, natural juice, man.
Hey man, so y'all seen the food, man. Shout out to my boy, man. So where can they find you at?
Chef Alejandro Mora on Instagram.
Yeah, so you got a chick. You just gonna take the chick out and have fun and shit. But I'm gonna get into the main point of the lesson. 1 John 3. And it says here, behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called sons of power. Right, Yasha Allah, he Prince of Power. Therefore, the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. Beloved, now we are the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like unto him, for we shall see him as he is. Right, we're going to get that likeness. All right, as it's said in Psalms. Awake at that likeness. What is it? Psalms chapter 17 and 15. And Yah. Right? And Yah. Ba'atazadak. Chazah. Alright? Which is in our in Yah is as for me. Or me. Or I. Ba'atazadak. In righteousness. Right? Chazah is I behold Punya Ka, which is your face. Or behold your face. And you have Shabai. Let me see. Shabai, meaning Shabai goes into being satisfied or full. Ashabaya going into being satisfied. Right? I shall be satisfied. The Lord is going to satisfy us. He's going to give us all of our desires and righteousness. You got Hakoyataza. Alright? Which is, you got when I awake. Kwataza. And it has the last word tha mo when not or tha mawan the or thumb wan, right? Thumb wanka thika, which let me see like perfection. From Mayun, form and likeness, representation. We're gonna have that semblance, that form, that likeness as Yahweh Shem El Shai. Alright, Mayun. So I don't see the root of there, but I'll look more into this word at another time. But yeah, man. King David said, as for me, I will behold thy face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with thy likeness. Okay, the kingdom. Alright. That's going to be amazing. So now going back, it says, and every man that has this hope, in him purify himself even as he is pure. So particularly this hope to appear as him, like him. Hey, this is a purification. Because this actually have us aspiring to do the right things, to obtain this, what the Lord is freely given to his elect. So, this is righteous, man. Call all Yahweh Shem El Shai. Because like I said, this is going to be nothing. It's going to be light work.
You got that shit on though. Chrome heart down.
Chrome heart, you know what I'm saying? Nikon,
Lifestyle.
Louis trainers.
Though. Like you
see, like, and look, I'm a videographer and I'm deep in. You feel me? I'm deep in.
Like Ocean 4.
He hype. He saying he the video man, and he got a little, because what he looked like, he got a little startup kit basically. Somebody made a game a little something light, because the dude in the yard, Nair, his stuff looked bigger, but he got the little shades, he got that and that, and that's if it's his. This can all be rented. Remember, Ocha Cinco, or Chad Johnson, he said he admitted he rented chains and all of that chains. Let me see. I gotta find that. Look, Chad Ochocinco stated that he stashed away 83% of his NFL salary by buying fake jewelry and sleeping in the stadium. Here's our 5 ways to preserve your wealth at all-star level. That's Ochocinco. You know him from, I think he used to pay for the Bengals, maybe. But and maybe I don't even know other single, but you know, he saved his bread apparently, and trick the chicks. They thinking it's real ice, real diamonds. It's not. You know, it's fake. You know, as they say, fake it till you make it. Well, he made it, so called, and he still was faking it. So, you know, it's showing you it's all a game. All right, it's all a game. It's all a look. It's all a fashion. You know. So, hey, that's it through the spirit. All praise Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, of course, fair use warning. I don't own that blog footage from the Yar or Nair or the year vlogs. You know, YouTube, you guys own it. He own it. It's only for educational purposes. Shalom to you, like.